Hopefully that's a little better. Alright, mate. Alright. Can someone talk at me, please?
Red.
There we go. I've unmuted you all.
Black.
Racist.
White.
Double racist.
Yellow.
Ah, yellow's a good color. I like buttercup yellow. It's really pretty.
Racist.
I was being racist then.
Racist.
But buttercup yellow's a really pretty color. It matches my skin really well.
Alright, and you should buy a nice summer dress of that color and like frolic through the fields with it.
That's not a bad idea, actually. They do have drag night at one of these bars out here, so that could work.
Okay. So, because the stream is completely fucked, this is going to be the pickup. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do to fix that. But just a quick recap. The group has made their way into the Axis Island Fortress and has killed... What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, you're right there, man.
You're not dying, are you?
What happened?
You're like either masturbating heavily or struggling to breathe, or both.
Oh,
It could be a David Carradine kind of
I
thing.
really struggle to breathe.
I have like bronchitis or something.
That's
So the
no good.
mic was like near my mouth.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's alright. Just making sure you're not dying, because I'd turn off the stream if that were the case.
Just turn off the stream.
Thanks.
Well, really, you could have just turned the stream back off.
That's true, I could have. Not like it was working anyway. Anyway, the group has managed to make their way into Axis Island Fortress. They've successfully snuck along the wall with one absolutely fantastic stealth takedown by Ryla, followed by one absolutely shockingly terrible stealth takedown by Ryla. The group has then donned some guard armor from these people that are in control of the town, and successfully infiltrated the lighthouse where they found the controls to the sea gate. And their main mission is to open the sea gate. They then remembered that they have a side mission that they completely forgot to do, and have now tried to start figuring out how they're going to achieve both results. But in doing so, they've killed the wizard, and are possibly looking at clearing out the rest of this lighthouse area and opening the sea gates. So we'll pick up here. They've just dealt with the wizard and the drake, and I've just got someone yelling in the background who does not give no fucks. And yeah, you guys just dealt with those two at the second floor of the tower, which is currently under the silence ritual. Okay, what's the plan
That
now?
was subtle.
I'm still basking in that Drake's blood.
I think Kevin
Basking
wanted
in
to.
that Drake's blood.
Okay.
I think Kevin wanted to grab like his paperwork if he has any.
Oh yeah.
Credentials.
So you wanted to check over his body. You do find a small pouch which has in it a ring with an emblem on the top. A small pouch within it that has got some red fire dust in it. and you also find about 15 gold on him. But you assume that the ring is the only thing that fits any description of credentials.
Alright, I'll pocket that for now. Hello?
Sorry, what was that?
Oh, I said I'll pocket that for now.
Okay.
Did we want to start clearing out the docks and to get to those barrels and stuff?
I mean,
Well,
there's-
hang on.
Wait, I don't want to carry
Could any
barrels.
of
Why
us
can't
pass as the wizard?
What about the wizard?
Well, I'm assuming someone's going to notice him being gone.
he was very obviously their superiors.
True, they
And-
probably recognize him.
And they've all seen you lot here. You guys were
This is-
walking around.
I mean, really, they're not going to question us if we just start grabbing the stuff because, as far as I know, we've
Dude.
gotten the all clear from the wizard.
Do we have to grab them? Can we just order them to grab them?
Well, there might be plans for those barrels. If it's gunpowder, it might be going to the walls. And they'll probably be a little
They're
bit
on the
curious.
walls.
As
You're on the lighthouse right now.
I meant like where the cannons and stuff are. Are there any cannon around here?
There are some along the battlements at various locations, mainly on the towers. There's cannons along the top, but none in this specific area.
So, I mean, we could take out the people on the docks here, open the gate, blow it up, the mechanism so they can't close it, and then go looking for the tiefling who's either locked up or not here.
Well, actually, did you hear what the wizard said? He's definitely here somewhere.
Oh, confidential information, yeah.
Yeah, so he's for sure somewhere in this area. They might have him actually. But overall, I
I
think
just
this
say
is a
we
good
burn
plan.
the town down and be done with it, but that's just me. Because the world's gonna end anyway, so.
Okay, Dimitri.
So, kill the guards. Open it up. Explosion.
These are all good results. All right.
At this point, I don't think we're going to be able to get
Wait,
back here.
let's not do a large explosion. Just a small.
You could probably do
explosion.
small enough just to wreck the controls without having to blow up the whole building or anything.
Yes.
We
think-
could probably just stab it with the sword and jam some stuff in the mechanism. Like,
Yeah, I'm thinking, yeah, we don't actually have to explode it. I mean, how many spell slots do you have left?
Well, I think we have to explode it.
I think with the dust and the gems and swords and all of your powers, how you're going to break it is irrelevant. Just that you guys have decided you're going to break it. So move on to the next phase.
no, we need to be specific about how we break it.
yeah,
Let's break out the physics and the chemical fucking
Shall we-
calculations and see about molding them in. What is the element that this device is made of?
What is the element this device is made of?
Wood.
Yeah, actually, what is it made of?
Wood.
Okay.
We should cast the pyrotechnics before we open it.
So you're going
It's
to
a
cast the
1 minute ritual,
flare
though,
to alert the navy before
because
you
it
blow
takes
the control?
1 minute to.
Cast the flare.
Yeah. I don't know
Well,
how long
the-
it takes to open it.
But the minute we start opening it, the patrolmen and stuff are going to come after us.
That's why I'm suggesting casting it
We
sooner.
could always just
than
go out
after.
the window and into the water and swim away.
Yeah, but we still. I mean, we're just gonna give up on the tiefling.
Yeah?
Fuck that guy.
Or we could do that and then kidnap that boat, sail it further in, and then get off. So it looks like the boat is getting out of the way where the navy's
That's
going to come
another
in.
plan.
could do that.
And then we can ram the boat. No.
So what's the plan, guys? I'm not responding because all of this is stuff you can do. I'm just waiting to hear what it is you do.
Haha, you said
do
do.
do.
Okay, don't know, man. I'm nervous about all these options.
Would
I'm up for
Ryla be
killing the-
nervous?
I'm up for killing the patrol guards and then flaring and opening it up and breaking it.
Well, it's a boat full of explosives. We could have a lot of fun with that too. Like,
Exploding it.
yeah, we could just drive it further into the docks and detonate it. That would be a sufficient flare to let the Navy know that something's going on.
That's true.
I mean, I kind of feel like we're trying to ally with this tiefling nation, and leaving an important person's cousin to die is not gonna like reflect well on us at all.
So
They were already
we can
dead. Problem solved.
we can just run around and look like we're going somewhere important and try to find them. Is there any place we know of in the city that could be used as like a lockup or a jail where this person might be?
Maybe that in the fortress?
The fortress would probably be the closest. Yeah. There would be cells and stuff in the very center fortress. Other than that, not really.
Can I look through like the wizard's desk or something? See if there's any paper, anything saying they have a prisoner or anything at all.
You want to go there first?
Aren't we in his room?
You're
The
on
wizard's
the
room?
second floor of the lighthouse. It's not like an office or anything. It's just where the wizard was hanging out.
Oh,
was-
that's right.
It was on like this is his.
We're at the lighthouse,
Yeah.
not the fortress.
Yeah, you're at the
That's,
lighthouse, not the fortress.
Oh, fuck. That's right.
The fortress itself, which is in the center of town, would be the likely place for them to keep prisoners, not on the lighthouse.
Though that's a good idea because no one would think to rescue a prisoner from the lighthouse.
Because it's a bad place to put prisoners. It's a lighthouse.
Which is why they never expected.
They didn't call it Lighthouse Rock, did they? It was Jailhouse Rock.
Boo.
Who?
Boo.
I'm sorry, that was stretching. Alright, so.
That's giving me the shakes.
All right. Well, the way I see it, like, I think if you guys are cool with it, we can just start blowing this shit up, and in the ensuing chaos, start running around and looking for them, acting like we're helping
God.
because we're still in our guard uniforms.
Okay,
Sounds good.
alright.
I'm
So,
in.
you guys head straight to the controls. You want to kill all the guys up here first?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do they look like they're gonna go up the stairs?
You come down, and they notice the blood smeared over Orzov, face, clothes, everything.
Damn it.
And they have a bit of a
That's
strange
right.
look. And they go to draw their weapons, but if you want to hack them down, they're all minions. You've killed the fight, so you can just destroy them.
All right.
Oh,
Yeah.
I forgot how minions work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's just kill them then.
Okay, so you kill the two patrolmen downstairs. I'm not going to make you do any attacks or anything. They're minions, you're fine. So
Okay.
they die. They're only really a big issue at the same time as the wizard, and you did the right thing by not attacking them all at once. Okay, so leaving the inside of the building entirely empty of people, you head to the controls and you start to open the seawall. There is a small wooden lever, and you pull it, and you start to hear the grinding of gears and the clunking of machinery as the gates begin to start their slow arc. They basically fold back around. I don't know if you can see on the picture, but they'll fold back around to almost be parallel with the wall, pointing the opposite direction. So it starts to go. The rate that they're moving, it'll probably be a minute before a ship can even fit through. So you got a little while. But as soon as you start the levers, you hear a shout, "Hey, who's opening that gate?" And then you start to hear footsteps coming to this door. So I'll move you guys back to that room.
We're for sure gonna while we do the ritual like choke point this area, right? Seems like a good idea.
Well, if
Yeah,
you're
I'll
minions,
just-
I can literally put
Mm.
my Spectre in the way and I can't do enough damage to break through.
Good point. There is some sort of investigator down there though. He's like the only other named one that I saw.
Into soldier.
Oh, and the soldier, yeah.
Alright.
So you try and stop that door. He pushes on. It's locked. Knock, knock, knock. Who's in there? And then you hear him yell, "Go around the other door!" And you hear footsteps moving around.
I start casting the pyrotechnics.
Okay. You can just
We're
point them out the
inside.
window. There's windows. You can point them out. It's fine. You want to be inside for that. So you start casting
I'm gonna-
pyrotechnics.
Cast it at the back of Morsha's head.
After a minute,
Aiming downwards.
there's an explosion of light centered on Morsha's head. Alright, so as you start casting that and the gate starts to open, you hear the guards moving around and getting up. As the first light flashes out the window, you can hear them banging on the doors, the two doors. Oh, you've put your spirit there?
Spirit there at that doorway.
Okay. So the bottom doorway is just being held shut by Orzov right now?
Yep.
Okay, please roll me a strength athletics check. Hey. So you beat him. He's unable to push through. However, there is 5 of them, so they're going to have a help roll. So a DC 10, because they're level 1. It's just...
Can I also get a heart roll with Ryla behind me?
Yeah, Ryla, roll me a strength athletics check.
Oh, okay.
So he rolled enough to help, so there will be a plus... It was plus 2, wasn't it? And a minus 1 if it failed. So plus 2, so he rolled an 18, so it's enough. And you get a minus 1. So actually, Ryla tries to help and fails, making it worse as they push open the door and roll initiative.
I'm not a fucking strength-based character. Give me a break.
Yeah, it doesn't stop
Maybe
you from
you
rolling
should
like
be.
garbage just all the time.
Stop hurting. Oh my god.
Even if you were dex
Dan,
based,
can
that
I,
would be a
like-
garbage roll. Holy shit, dude! What are you doing?
I don't know. It's so fucking bad.
You know you need to be rolling d20s, right?
Shut up.
Yeah, you haven't set up D10s on all your fucking dice.
I swear to God, my dice are weighted against me. It's fucking terrible.
So bad.
This is a computer. I don't know if you've used one before.
The computer don't know. Shut up.
Don't take your lack of skill and ability out on me.
Tiny shit.
Okay, so the patrolman. This guy's up at the windows. He's not going to do anything. Or at the other door. So he's unable to get past the spirit thing. This guy's at the back, and he's the investigator. And he is going to go ahead. He is going to shout to the others, and he says, "Get in there! Kill them all! Those ones!" And he points his finger at Ryla. And area burst 1 around Ryla.
Fuck off, Ryla.
What did I do?
Uh,
Hey, if Dan put me there, I didn't choose to be there.
And if you went there, I wouldn't have got you to help as well.
oh,
Might have been
garbage
better off
rolls.
that
Holy.
way.
1 hit and... No, 2 hits. Oh, nice. So,
Yeah, my reflex is trash.
2... Yeah. And he's got a plus 10, which is pretty good. So all of you are illuminated in a fiery looking glow, and you recognize this, anyone who's familiar with magic, as fairy fire. So it doesn't deal you any harm, but it will make you easier to hit, and you stick out. As the soldier busts through the door and will attack Orzov to start.
diagonal through
He moved his through his patrolman, but he was the guy pushing the door open, so he's just coming in the doorway. And he is going to use his glaive. What the?
So I guess we're going loud now, yeah?
Loud right here. Plus 6 vs AC. Okay, his attack's not here. What's your AC there, Orzov?
15.
Okay, so he hits. So he deals
Our tank's AC is not
7 points of damage, and you are marked. And he slides you one squared. You are slowed and grant combat advantage. So you are slid.
I'm assuming there's been a short rest since the wizard.
No, you haven't taken a short rest. Uh,
We've had 2 encounters. We had the soldiers on the thing and then the wizard. So
I didn't count the soldiers on the thing because there was no encounter powers used. I just didn't choose it.
soldiers on the wall.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
more meaningful.
Actually, Ryla used an action point.
He did. All right, I'll give you guys a short rest before now, so you can untick manually your things. But if I do it, it'll fuck up initiative right now. So all of your encounter powers have come back. Yes.
Yay!
So he does still slide you though, dealing some damage to you and sliding you back, to allow the others to get in, and they start piling in long swords and glaives at the ready. This one's going to attack Ryla. That dice is garbage. Where's the d20? There you go. So he hits, only dealing flat damage, which is nice. You take 4 points of damage. And
Okay.
Aranis, it is your turn.
If I move here, can I target like the door area?
Yes.
Okay. So I guess I don't really need a pointer. Wait, why is this not? Pew.
Pew pew. Hey, critical hit one. Roll me a d20.
Nice.
Eight. In addition to standard critical hit damage, the target takes ongoing damage 5 plus half your level per round.
Okay. So 6
That was
damage.
against the soldier. Sweet.
Alright, so you kill the patrolman, and the soldier does get the ongoing damage, which is pretty perfect. Because that would be a waste on a minion.
Did I miss one of the patrolmen?
Did you?
You missed one patrolman?
Yes, he did.
Patrolman 3?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
missed him.
Okay. Alright, cool.
Did you do half damage on a miss with that?
It doesn't say. I guess not.
Okay. It'll say miss and then it'll have something after. Alright,
Oh,
so
yeah,
Morsha,
no.
your turn.
Radio. I'll get my spirit to punch this patrolman.
Alright. No, you won't. Roll a d20. Roll a d20. Not forced. Your spirit is stunned till the end of its next turn.
Okay.
That overextended, buddy.
And I've got a healing spirit on Orzov.
Okay. Hey, good healing. Okay, is that you? Any movement or anything?
That's me.
Okay. Sorry, I skipped him. This patrolman is going to Give up on that door. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come down here. You're going to double move. 1, 2. Into here. That'll be his turn. This one is going to move in and attack Ryla. You'll actually have granting combat advantage as well because you were fairy fired. So I'll put 2 extra onto the die. He misses. 17 AC. Misses you. God damn, that's good. Alright.
Oh,
That is
found
his
the new
turn.
tank.
Yeah, found a new tank. Okay, Orzhov, your turn, buddy.
I'll use my Nature's Wrath to mark these guys. And swing this one that double moved. Oh, motherfucker.
Yeah,
Oh,
go ahead and roll me a
no.
d20. No fumble effect. All good.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Ryla, your turn, buddy.
Well, jig's up. So,
What'd you call me?
yeah, app. I'm gonna quick swap
Okay.
to my pistol.
So, man of 2 guns, or is that another feature thing?
It's another feature thing that
Sweet.
Assassin's Kit. But I am gonna go ahead and use the man with 2 guns as God. God, I hate
Alright.
that name.
You don't even need to do quick swap then, because that's got the effect where you draw and stow and draw 2 firearms.
Oh, that's right. I'm going to, I guess, shit. One to this patrolman here.
Alright,
And
so the
one of
first
the
shot
soldiers.
blasts one of the patrolmans, and the
I
other
have
shot to the
silencers on
soldier.
them, right?
There is a boom that rings out from your gun, and your second shot. Hey, another hit. And another shot. Bang, another 5 points of damage. Alright,
Then I'm gonna shift back.
okay.
Those are stairs, right? I can do that, can't I?
Yes, yeah, that's fine.
Alright. And that'll... Oh, actually, as a minor action, I'm gonna put Hunter's Quarry on the rebel soldier, and that'll be it.
Okay. You haven't got that set up, you should set that up. Okay, the rebel
should set that up.
patrolman is going to attempt to hit the shaman. It doesn't matter what he rolls, he can't hurt the shaman with 4 damage, but he does continue to whack at it. The other patrolman is going to come out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, double move 1, 2, 3, 4, move up to here, running straight in at Uranus, but he is double moved, so he cannot do anything this turn. The investigator is going to move up, and he is going to cast a spell. He steps forth, and he says, "You all have a chance to surrender right now, before any more blood is shed." Do you guys offer the middle finger or surrender? Okay.
I cough.
All right.
So we're doing our jobs. You're the one not doing your jobs.
So, as you refuse his chance for surrender, he casts Delude on Ryla. And Ryla, you start to see some lurid hallucinations which trick you into attacking the wrong person. He's going to slide you 2 squares to the left, and then you make a melee basic attack against a creature of his choice, which is going to be Uranus.
No. At least you don't have a wrench.
I don't...
Makes a nice change.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I see you right there. Yep, that's cool.
That's good.
That's all right.
All right, so you miss, and he just looks really confused. Like, man, that person is useless. As it goes to the soldier's turn,
Off.
and he moves up to Morshan, and he says, "Bring down that beast!" And he uses.
Shouldn't that be 6 ongoing damage? Because it was 5 plus half the level
5
rounded up.
plus half level rounded up, so 6.
Is it round up? I thought it rounds
It
down.
said round up in the.
Ah, okay. I'll change. I'll give him an extra point of damage now, and I'll change it to 6.
Yep, it does say round up.
Sweet. So he is going to attempt to hit Morsha. So what's your AC, Morsha? Because this attack is broken. Is it less than 15 or 15? You get hit, don't you? Okay, so he hits Morsha. he's just staring at me. And he hits for 10 points of damage. This time not sliding you though. So he whacks at
I
you.
would have said no.
Okay, he's your dwarf. Yeah.
I'm a dwarf and you can't move me.
Okay. Aranus, your turn.
All right.
Some reason
I guess I'll
Ryler is hitting you, or did hit you.
shift
Did
back
try.
and just assumed he's being fucking retarded.
Yep. I mean, you can see there's strange magics going on. The investigator's making no secret of it, so you'd be able to tell that he's under control. Or an idiot. Hey, another critical hit, goddamn. Hey, roll a d20. In addition to standard critical hit damage, your target is blinded until the end of its next turn.
Sadly, it's the
Well,
patrol
it's-
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
And of course, it was max damage.
Yeah. Critical hits just maximize your dice. You don't get bonus dice.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. 4E.
You do get bonus dice from weapons later, which is cool. It's good fun. Okay, Morsha, your turn.
And protecting strike on that patrolman.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. And I end my turn.
Okay.
Actually.
Actually,
What's that move to again? No, never mind.
okay. So you miss. The patrolman here. He is going to attack Orzo.
Bring it. Look at my Drake blood.
He hits you for 4 points of damage, and then he's going to shift 1 square to the left. Orzo, your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna mark these guys with my nature's wrath. And I'm gonna try to Earth Shield Strike the patrolman again. Oh, this time it works.
Yep, minion goes down. And you guys are cleaning these guys up. Alright,
And that'll be my turn.
and it is Ryla's turn. Leaving
Alright.
in this room only the soldier and the investigator.
I'll quick swap to my Ebola, like put the guns back in my backpack, I guess, or trench coat. Let's see. As a minor action, I'm going to dark fire the investigator.
Okay, is that a ranged attack?
Pretty sure it is.
Awesome.
Yeah,
so
range
the
10.
rebel soldier makes an attack against you,
Ah, shit.
which
Well.
will definitely hit. So go ahead and make your attack.
Son of a bitch.
And he hits you for 10, bloodying you. And is that your turn?
Nope. This is a bunch of bullshit fucking encounters that I should not have made a range character on. Awesome. Garbage.
Should have brought some
You should-
daggers with you.
Should have bought some
Yeah.
daggers.
I guess I should have done that.
And I'm carrying like a sharp stick, man.
I mean, but literally none of my abilities have anything to do with melee at all. It would all be basic attacks.
It'll be-
fucking stupid.
It'll be fine once you're not in a close room, or if you're just shifted away.
Oh yeah, I guess I could have done that. Whoops. I'm gonna shift away.
Okay. Remember the 5 foot step or the shift. however you want to think about it, as you get your free disengage as a move action.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
Oh, sorry, I just skipped your turn. Is that all?
nope, because that was a minor action.
All right, back to you.
I'm gonna use Actually, you know what? Not on him. I'm gonna use quick step to my bola and use bola takedown on the soldier.
Okay. Ooh, you hit him. He is knocked prone.
No, that's my turn.
Still burning to death from the scorching blast that did damage on go. And the patrolman at the spirit finally gives up and moves away, provoking an opportunity attack because he's no longer stunned.
Hey, opportunity attack.
6, and then double 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he's going to move there if you haven't killed him. Hey!
Fuck off!
That's right. No bad effect. But the patrolman does get away without dying, and he double moves into the room, backing up the others. Okay, the investigator. His delude. Let's see if he recharges it. Roll a d6. That is a 6. It is recharged. And he is going to delude Orzov. He's going to slide you 2 squares to beat up Morsha with a basic attack.
Okay, I'm sorry, Moshe.
No.
Hashtag not sorry.
No, Dan, no, go away.
No, I don't wanna.
Time he rolls a 20.
My apologies.
Did you roll a 20?
I did.
Oh boy.
Oh god. Oh, hang on to Morsha. Okay, so that's a critical hit. Let me just bring up that table there.
I'm sorry.
Could you roll me potentially. Yeah, go ahead and roll me a d20.
Okay. 10.
13. Morsha dies.
Okay. In addition to standard critical hit damage, you may take an extra standard action this turn. However, it is not your turn, so you gain an action point instead.
Damn.
Sweet. That's good.
Okay. Do roll damage though. Don't forget to. Don't need to roll. Just hit tick and it'll match.
I forgot to shift it.
Okay.
I could have just pressed 8.
You gotta roll it again. He hasn't done any damage. It's not putting the effect on.
I dropped it on him.
Yeah, it's something to do with manual rolls not working for players. So go ahead and I'll drag that onto him now. Patunk. So is it only if you target him and just double click the damage? Can you test that for me and see if putting in something works? No, okay, so it's only players doing it because I can do that. That is from Longsword. And it'll do it. Cool. Alright, I'll take those 3 off you more. Cool, thank you. So you hit it.
I'm sorry, Marsha.
Okay. The investigator's turn over. The soldier. Did he miss? No, he hit last turn, didn't he? So he's going to use
He's
Glaive
prone.
once again. He's going to stand up and then use Glaive once again. He's almost dead, still burning away with the ongoing damage, but that doesn't have a save, so wah wah. So he's instead going to hit Morsha. Yep, that's enough. He doesn't move. He can't anyway. It only recharges when he misses. You take another 10 points of damage and become unconscious and fall to the ground. I think that's moving.
No, I'm still in my square.
Aranis, your turn.
Try to capture the investigator, I say. And then I do
mean,
this
if
one.
you kill him and I'm alive, I can speak
Fuck.
to the spirit.
Alright, well, Trollman's dead.
Hello? Oh, okay.
Oh dear.
Don't worry, I'll use your blood as face paint if you die. I'm gonna shift forward.
Okay.
Oh, that patrol man's dead.
Yes, he is. I'll remove him. Sorry.
Mark these guys.
Okay.
And I'll use my temple assault on the investigator.
All right.
Another 10. Cool. That.
That
Okay,
hits.
let's ignore that.
Orzov shouts out, "Turn!" as he hits the guy.
Everyone's very confused.
And he looks to you and he says, "You've killed 10 of us already?" As you deal 8 points of damage.
And I can. One enemy within 2 squares as marked by me, other than target, takes thunder damage equal to my constitutional modifier,
Ooh.
which is hopefully this button here.
And he dies.
That's my turn.
Soldier goes down. All right, fantastic. Riley, your turn. There's only one guy left.
And guess I'll listen to Uranus and try and capture him. He's the one I have my Hunter's Quarry on too, so that's good.
Just kneecap him with your firearms.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna use my bola. Hunter's Quarry does what? Based on my level, so it does an extra 1 damage. Will be
2.
All right. God damn, he's knocked down. Fucking beaten up. Jesus. Does your bowler not get any bonus to damage?
not with bola takedown. It's just
okay.
1 weapon damage.
Sweet. All right. So you take him down. He is knocked prone, and it is now his turn. He is going to stand up using his move action, and he's going to cast Famous.
Is that a range attack?
Yes. So you can take an opportunity attack as he casts it.
I don't take an opportunity attack.
You do, however, take 7 points of psychic damage and are blinded.
I guess
Oh,
that's
that's
why I don't
rude.
hit.
And he is now going to move. No, he's not going to move away. He can't move away because he's stood up. Okay, he stays right there. That is his turn. Uranus, your turn, buddy.
How does it work? Like stabilizing someone?
A heal check will allow them to spend a healing surge. And it's a DC 10 plus their level heal check.
Oh boy.
Is that
And I
blind
have
a
to.
save?
No, it's just until the end of his next turn.
Okay.
And
So
that's my heal check.
Yes, so you roll a heal check, and if you roll a 10 plus... Oh, no, it must be plus half level. I don't know.
Yep, there you go.
Yep, so you can spend a healing surge. Whoever... Moshe, sorry.
And here's me hoping to die.
Does that door open in or out?
In.
In? Can I? Is it in a position where I can close it with Mage Hand?
Probably not, because he's in the doorway right now.
Okay.
Radio, I resummon my spirit, and I'll summon it behind him. And...
There's another gal jump on the road. Yes, gal.
Oh no, the DC never changes. It is always a DC 10. Interesting. Alright, you smash the shit out of him with Protecting Strike. Does that heal as well?
only things adjacent to it.
Orzov's adjacent to it.
Adjacent to my spirit.
Oh. Okay. Alright, so you block the way and smash him. He's nearly dead, and he's trying to escape, but it's Orzov's turn. And the spirit's now in the way.
I
He looks panicked and terrified right now.
ask him to surrender.
He
I
tosses
bring out
down
some
his weapon that he has, which is just a small gnarled wooden stick glowing with a magic energy,
Can
and
I
throws his
cuff
hands up
him
in the air. Yeah, you can
with
cuff
the
him.
mage cuffs?
Go for it.
I'll cuff him.
Okay. He says, "Who are you people?"
Silence rings around the room.
He just shakes his head. They'll be coming. They will kill you. And sure enough, you guys look beyond him, beyond the doorway, and you can hear a very faint ringing of a bell, ringing throughout the town. Probably alerted thanks to the firearms that were fired. And you start to hear shouting and yelling and lights bustling down the edge of the wall. There'll probably be about 5 minutes to get here with the group, so you guys can have a short rest. During the short rest, however, you can either take the benefits of the short rest or get some bonus rounds for the upcoming skill challenge, which is to shore up the defenses of this area to stop them being able to fix and reclose the sea gate.
I thought we were just gonna blow it up.
It's up to you guys. You can spend time
Do we
doing that
have
as
to
well,
do this as a group, or
individually. So each person that forgoes the short rest, so that's all of your encounter power recharged as well. You get to take 3 extra rounds, so potentially 3 extra successes.
I'll,
forgo mine.
I'll forgo mine too.
Okay,
I'll forgo as well.
all right.
Can I healing surge without
Nope.
taking a short rest?
You need to take a short rest to get the healing surges and the encounter powers back.
I can check a heal on you when the fight starts.
All right, then I'll just forgo mine too. Then
Okay.
I mean we don't need to stay here, right?
But
We
you
can
just
leave.
look such a good target.
It depends what you guys want to do. Like, do you want to try and break it and run away?
Yeah, I think that's the best idea.
Okay. So, how are you going to break it?
Explosives. Yeah, explosives? Well, actually, doesn't Uranus have acid
Is
arrow?
it fully open yet?
I
The
used
gate
acid
is
arrow.
currently still opening, so it's maybe enough for a couple of ships to fit side by side, but it's not fully opened yet. Now, bear in mind, you are opening only the right gate from this side. The left gate still remains shut.
Well, actually, wouldn't they have been
We
full
can
on
take the
alert?
ship to the other side.
We could do that, but wouldn't they have been a full alert as soon as that flare went out? I mean, they had to have seen that.
Oh yeah, I was just trying to rub it into you that it was your fault.
Yeah, well, it's not, so fuck off.
So, so what's the plan? Okay, roll initiative as well, and then tell me in initiative order what you're doing to either destroy the mechanisms, shore up defense, or prepare for your escape. Any skill that you can argue, you can use. However, if you are in brain melty phase, you can use Arcana, Athletics, Endurance, Intimidate, or Stealth. And I will happily provide a thing for that.
I intimidate it now. Grrr.
So, first up is Uranus. Now, I don't know if you remember, but we'll go over it once again as well. For skill check, you can use a skill that, any of the skills, rather, as long as it's not the skill that was used immediately before you, or the skill you used on the previous round. So if Uranus were to use Arcana, Ryla can't use it, and Uranus can't use it on his second turn.
I see.
Okay, so you're up.
So I mean, are we just gonna blow this up or what?
I think everyone's pretty keen to destroy it. Was the group consensus, or destroy the controls
Yes.
at least, and then escape?
Is that what's in those red barrels? Is it gunpowder or?
Yep, you pop the lid off one of the barrels and you see refined fire dust. So this is very often used to fire cannons and also can be used to load muskets and other small firearms. It's in its smaller form. The unrefined stuff was the fire gems that were powering the ship that you were at. So it's a little bit easier to utilize for smaller things now.
All right. I guess I'll bring a barrel of that over to the mechanism.
Okay, go ahead and roll me either athletics or endurance.
Hold on. Oh, well, it's 10 minutes, so. You said athletics or endurance?
Yes.
I'll be smart and roll the barrel instead of trying to pick it up.
Okay. So you flip the barrel onto its side and you are able to roll it without getting too exhausted. That is one success. Okay, next up is Ryla. What are you doing?
Tried to think how I could use stealth in this situation.
As a scout.
That's what I was thinking, but I mean, I guess it would help to know where they're coming from. So I guess
They will
I'll
be
try and
coming
skip-
along the walkway the same way you guys came, but they appear to be coming on the lower and the upper. So could be coming from both ways.
Does anybody have any oil?
B2. I'm thinking about
What?
taking the boat.
If you want to use stealth but
I'm
can't
also
think,
thinking about something
you
else.
could potentially use stealth to find and ensure a escape route is clear to get clear of this area once the controls are destroyed.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Or
Okay, that's a good
unseen,
idea.
move to the boat and attempt to use the boat as an escape. No, it's up to you.
I'll plan an escape route.
Okay, go ahead and roll stealth.
Give me a. Thank God it's high.
Yeah, plus 12, that's heaps. Okay, Ozov, your turn, what are you doing?
Can I move some barrels around to try to, have something that we can target at when they come by to do an explosion?
Like setting some traps?
Kind of, yeah. But just moving them around, getting into a position.
Yep, roll me an athletics check.
Can I do endurance instead? Moving them around?
Yes,
Picking
yep,
them up
you can do
and stuff
endurance,
like
yeah.
that. Oh,
Very good. Okay, you start to build up areas that look like cover, but with a red barrel next to, so they might start to take cover there, and then you can shoot them and blow them up. You also manage to get a few barrels and boxes into and near the doorways for the lighthouse, so you can start barricading the area. Morsha, what are you doing?
Being a dwarf,
Yep.
an expert stonemason person,
Yep.
along this wall, are there any sort of points that I'd look, if you apply a little bit of explosive, would bring a large portion of the wall down?
Yes. What skill are you going to use for that?
Perception, because I'm looking for it.
Okay, roll a perception check. Okay. You find a few weak points. There's some arches underneath the upper levels of the wall, which, with some of this explosive fire dust placed, could potentially bring down entire tracts of the top and land it on the bottom. You point this out to the others.
Yep.
Aranis, your turn.
All right. I'll use some of that the amber crystal stuff to make like a arcane fuse type of situation for the explosive barrel I brought in.
For sabotaging the gate controls?
Yeah.
Okay. You are a technologist, yes?
Yeah.
You do not need to make a check. You score 1 success.
Oh,
Nice.
That's kind of clever.
It is. Gives me an idea just to look out at the stars.
I'm gonna. Can you just roll me a dungeoneering check? It won't matter what it is. I've put the DC as 1 just so I can put it in the success track. Thank you very much. Okay, Ryla, what are you doing?
Can I use acrobatics?
What are you gonna try and do?
Cartwheel
Jump
down to the
up to
boat.
these points where you need to put the fire dust.
Actually, yeah, you can use acrobatics to climb up to and get in place to start rigging explosives for these points that Morsha has pointed out. So go ahead and roll me an acrobatics check, please.
Oh God, now what
Very
do
nice.
I want to do?
Okay. So you get up in position. You got a small rope and pulley system you set up with a hook into the top, and the others are told that you're ready to start putting in explosives. Orzov.
Oh, yeah, I'll help him out, give him some explosives.
Okay. Roll me in athletics. You can't use endurance again this time because that was what you used the first time.
It's close.
Okay. So
You got this.
you start bringing over some of the barrels of explosives, and you've got them rolling on the side, much like Uranus is doing, because it's definitely the easiest way to do it. When the one you're rolling, the rough ground and the shaking pulls it apart, and just fire dust goes spreading all over the ground,
I made
leaving
a trap, guys.
a huge area of fire dust on the ground, but unfortunately costing you some time, and that is a failure.
New trap, guys.
Morsha, you see Orzov breaking open this barrel on the ground below where Ryla's waiting for the explosives.
Using a dungeoneering check, could I figure out how to disguise this and turn it into a trap? You know, so maybe one of our party members with a firearm, put some leaves or dirt over the top, and hit when the
This
bullet
is the spilt fire dust?
go, yes,
Okay.
bullet strikes, it turns into a big inferno in the middle of the path.
Roll me a dungeoneering or a thievery check.
Dungeoneering shit.
What? What's that pointing at? Other one. Yeah, but everyone else is fine.
Yep, that's a success. Alright, so you managed to set up a trap, and you get it. Yep, you managed to set up a cover or enough of a camouflage to this pile of fire dust on the ground that it would be almost imperceptible without close inspection with a source of light, which might just be what you want to happen anyway. They bring the lantern nice and close to the fire dust to see what's on the ground.
I planned for this, totally.
And Uranus, your turn.
So how would Arcana work in this situation?
So you can do. You could set up magical braces or wards. You could set up a ward for a trap.
Oh, you could just do that?
Yeah.
Oh, neat.
You're a wizard.
You're a wizard, Harry.
So you want to use Arcana?
Sure.
Go for it.
Boop.
Okay. So you scratch some sigils and stuff into some of the surfaces and use a bit of your magical power to prepare a temporary trap that will expend when something comes close. Yeah, that's it. It's a trap that's infused with one of your attack powers, basically. So if it were to go off, your attack power would be in it.
All right, scorching burst, let's say.
All right. So you guys have gotten the required 10 successes with 1 failure,
Wow.
which is good.
We did pretty well.
Yeah, you did
Yeah,
really
We
good.
didn't even
Yeah.
need the extra.
I was at medium
didn't need-
difficulty as well, DC 15s.
We didn't even need the extra rounds.
Not
of stuff.
not even at all. In fact, you've bought yourself enough time to have a rest before they get here. You get a short rest and a
Oh,
milestone.
boy.
So you guys should now have.
Nice.
Okay, I've got to fix these action points.
It says I have 3 action points now.
Don't tick off your action points. Leave them ticked. Because when I do the extended rest, you get. When I use a milestone, you gain a new action point. You only. You don't get that tick back on a short rest. Does that make sense? So if
Because
you
I
used
had
an
the
action point,
action
leave it
point
ticked.
tick.
Yeah, leave it ticked because that doesn't regenerate on a short rest. It's you get another one, which will expand it so you see you'll have 2 or 3 there now, on a milestone, which is every second encounter.
It's weird.
And then on a long rest, it resets back to 1. It's because I did misread it. Every 2 rests, you get 1 action point. Or every two encounters, sorry, you get 1 action point.
So do we get healing surges as like a long rest thing?
You get them back on a long rest, yeah, but you can spend them on a short rest.
Wait. We get more than 1 free action point or action point?
Yes, but you can still only use 1 per encounter. But I think you've unticked the action point you used. So you've got 3 action points. 2 of them have been used.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I answer this? My bad. By the way, where did you find that poison in like the library?
So under your item in the inventory, the bloodroot poison, if you open that, there's a tab on the right that says powers. And you can drag that square into your powers tab.
Thank you.
That's right. All magical items work the same. So we're 5 minutes from the end. So very, very happily, you guys managed to hold off the attack as these men start to move down the pathway. The first thing to set off is the small trap of fire dust that Morsha had set up. They get close to it. Someone shouts out, "There's something on the ground!" And sure enough, they lean down with a lantern. And then there's a "oh fuck!" as the whole thing just explodes in a huge fireball, shredding about 5 or 6 of the guards.
Really, that failure was a success.
That was a success. However, it cost you not having the collapse because that was the explosives for the collapse. So, kind of. And you had to spend another success to turn that in. So anyway, so that goes off. The guys on the upper level, however, they're a little bit more lucky. What at will did you dump into your trap there, Aranis?
Scorching burst.
Okay, so scorching burst. They
All these
set off.
explosives around.
Yeah, they set off the sigils, which are nice and close to the made up cover that Orzhov had set up. So they heard the explosion and the fireball down below, took cover behind the barrels, which triggers the scorching burst, and there's another huge explosion as the entire 12 men that walk along the top wall are caught in this fireball and thrown clear. This bit of wall doesn't collapse. It's thankfully not over the arches, but large chunks of it are thrown about, and it becomes difficult terrain. It does, however, provide them with cover, and they start to shoot at the lighthouse. But thankfully, from the crates and barrels that Orzhov had set up as well, you guys have plenty of cover with which to throw darts and shoot your blowgun back towards them. And you are easily able to hold off until the navy sails into the harbour, where archers and mages on deck begin to rain down fire on the survivors that are attacking the lighthouse, and eliminate any of the remaining forces with your help. Within a few minutes, they sort of pull up to the dock, and soldiers reach the lighthouse and help you to reinforce it. There's a few military doctors and druidic healers which come to tend to your wounds. You will receive the benefit of an extended rest.
Nice.
And
Wait, no, that's nice. We lost the 2 action points.
and the gate is safe. That is the end of that little bit. Now, however, the group of soldiers that have arrived, rather than the navy that's arrived, they're preparing to push in on the fortress proper. And the fortress now has got its cannons blazing. The ships that were in the inner harbour have their crew awake and alert and are beginning to fight off the navy as troops begin to push up on land. So now the assault begins, and that is where we'll pick up next week.
Sweet.
And that's the end of today's session.
Good job, guys.
Good work.
We did it.
And goodbye, stream.
We won.
Bye, Strip.
Sorry about the fucked up first half that doesn't exist anymore.